Turning to our furry friends, dogs, they've always been man's best friend throughout history. But during the past 2 years of war, they have definitely been affected in more ways than one. And a pioneering American is doing something about it and has been for a long time. Joining us in studio is Jon Barocas, the executive director of Canine Global Rescue. Hello, and thank you for all that you do.
Thanks, Emily, for having me. I really appreciate it.
So this is was not brought up and sprung up out of October 7th. I mean, you've been at it for 20 years now, mainly, starting the organization with combat veterans volunteering. How did this come about, and the fact that it's been able to remain strong for 2 decades?
The original group were combat veterans who had served in Afghanistan, Iraq, and I had been on a trip in Thailand. And I was invited to go to lunch one day. I was on a speaking tour, and I went to lunch at a outdoor cafe that was at what's called a wet market. And I saw these dogs in cages, and I was like, "Are they for sale? What's going on?" He goes, "No, they're for the meat market."
Wow.
And being a dog guy, a canine guy, I kind of lost it at that point. And my buddies and I decided that we were going to do something about it. And we started saving dogs, relocating trucks with dogs, so to speak, and saving the dogs from being transported from Thailand to Cambodia to Vietnam, because they would take the street dogs or pets that they would steal, and they would transport them and get them to Vietnam, where they became somebody's meal. So that spread from Thailand to Cambodia. We started working in Korea, where the dog meat industry was about 2% of the population, but it's a lot of dogs.
Wow.
Huge amount. At one time, there was more than 20,000 dog meat farms.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we started being advocates, very vocal about it with the government and everything else. And then we turned to doing covert things, shutting down dog meat farms, slaughterhouses, destroying equipment that they needed to use to kill the dogs. And it wasn't just a matter of killing them; it's the way in which they killed them.
Brutal, brutal. So let's talk about now Israel, because we're pressed for time. But so explain first of all the crisis along the Gaza envelope. With dogs, some of them may be pets, some of them, family dogs of hostages that were taken, or witness their families being killed, etc. Explain the crisis.
So in any combat zone, when you have an active war zone, dogs are going to get displaced. Pets are going to get displaced. So what's happened there is there's about, as much as the government can tell at this point, there's about 3,000 dogs that have been migrating to the border. They've been infiltrating bases, kibbutzim, they've been all over the place. And it's been creating a huge problem. So what we decided to do was, first of all, disease mitigation is a priority, because rabies can outbreak. The dogs are eating things they shouldn't. The pets have integrated into the feral community, and it's become a huge problem. Kibbutz Be'eri, Nachalaz, everywhere, Alumim. The dogs have come across the border. They find a way to get across the border, and they do. And now they've infiltrated some of those communities.
Wow. And are they violent?
There have been reported cases of them attacking soldiers and communities. So people have been walking their dogs at night, and all of a sudden 5 feral dogs show up. Wow,
that is so scary.
Yes.
And so with that said, let's talk about what are the most important reasons for doing your work?
Well, first of all, it's about taking care of humans. Because humans, if you don't take care of the human can't take care of the animals, the dogs. So we really concentrate on trying to help the human side of it in order to get the dogs taken care of. And especially like in those communities, they love dogs. They all have dogs, but they don't want to be attacked by dogs.
Right.
So we started doing spay and neuters, working with the regional shelters down in West Negev, in Cerdot and a few other places, and doing disease mitigation at the same time, so that the commanders didn't have to worry about the dogs biting somebody and they getting rabies.
Yeah. And wow, it's just such a part of the population that we really have to take care of.
Well, and 3,000 dogs turns into 10,000 dogs.
Yeah, of course. Like that's just in 1 year. I mean, that's just,
that's right.
You know, like imagine then it just grows exponentially. Well, thank you so much for the work that you do and all the love and passion that you put in to our best friends.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being here.